Welcome! Today we're diving into a really cool Urdu folktale. We're talking about a mystical rabbit, a super powerful sorcerer, and what happens when faith goes head-to-head with dark magic.
So this is the big question at the heart of our story, isn't it? It's all about this clash between inner strength and external power. It's a question that's going to push our main character to her absolute limits.
Okay, so let's set the scene. We start in a small, quiet village where we meet a mother and a daughter whose lives have been completely shattered by tragedy.
So this is Halima. And let me tell you, her life used to be completely different. I mean, think lavish feasts, beautiful jewels, tons of land. But that was before. After her husband and son died, some really greedy relatives just swooped in and took everything. She was left with, well, nothing. But she does have one thing left, her daughter Miriam. And Miriam is just this kind, beautiful, and totally devoted daughter. She's the only comfort her mom has, the one bit of hope they have as they struggle every single day just to scrape together a meal. And then things go from bad to worse. Halima gets really sick, and their already fragile life is now on the brink of collapse. This illness is what kicks off the whole story, sending a desperate Miriam out on a journey for water that will change her life forever.
Right, so it's on this desperate mission that Miriam has an encounter that will change everything. A simple act of kindness is about to be met with a really cruel and twisted magical test.
So picture this. Miriam gets to the village pond and sees an old man just stuck in the mud. She doesn't even think twice. She just runs over and helps him out. And then he drops a bombshell. He's a powerful sorcerer, and he offers her a mountain of gold and jewels. But in this critical moment, Miriam's choice is so clear. She turns down all the riches. All she wants is water for her sick mother. It's this beautiful, selfless act, but it's about to backfire big time.
You can just imagine his reaction, right? He is furious that this girl rejected his amazing gift. So he decides he's going to teach her a lesson for her humility. He unleashes his magic, and what happens next is just shocking.
And just like that, in a flash of dark magic, Miriam's body is changed. But here's the twist. Even though she's now a little rabbit, her human mind and her voice are still there. She's trapped, and now she's the sorcerer's prisoner.
So now she's a captive rabbit. Game over? Not even close. Miriam has to use her wits not just to stay alive, but to flip this whole terrible curse into an opportunity.
The sorcerer, well, he just sees a talking rabbit as a quick buck, so he sells her to a rich merchant. It's here, in this new prison, that Miriam starts observing the merchant's two sons. There's the older one, who's responsible and hardworking. And then there's Yusuf, the notoriously lazy younger son. And in him, Miriam sees her chance. Miriam basically makes a deal with this lazy son, Yusuf. She says, listen, you trust me and I'll make you a man of great importance. And then she starts this brilliant plan. She uses her knowledge of the forest to guide him to this super rare deer with a golden hide, a perfect gift for the king. Then she finds him a spectacular peacock with feathers of 7 different colors. With every gift, Yusuf's reputation just skyrockets. Miriam even sets up this accidental meeting with the princess, and all of a sudden, the laziest guy in the city is the kingdom's most mysterious and exciting suitor.
But, you know, a plan like this, built on smoke and mirrors, it can't last forever. The king is impressed, sure, but he's also a little skeptical. He wants to see Yusuf's supposed wealth for himself, and this is where it all comes to a head.
Okay, this is an incredibly bold move. Miriam somehow taps into the magic of her own curse, and she conjures up a breathtaking illusion of the sorcerer's own magnificent, hidden palace, telling everyone it's Yusuf's home. The king, the court, everyone, they are completely stunned, totally fooled by the whole thing. And just when you think they've pulled it off, just as the king is about to announce the wedding, the real sorcerer shows up. He is beyond angry that his magic has been turned against him. He exposes the whole thing, shouting that the palace is his and that this little rabbit is the one behind the whole fraud.
And this, right here, this is the moment. The whole game changes. This isn't about magic versus magic anymore. It's about will. The sorcerer has his staff and his spells, sure, but Miriam, she has a power that he can't even begin to understand.
So as the sorcerer raises his staff to strike her down, Miriam doesn't even flinch. She yells, "My faith is stronger than your magic." And with this incredible burst of courage, she leaps up and snatches the staff right out of his hand.
A brilliant light explodes from it, but it doesn't harm her. It engulfs the sorcerer, twisting and shrinking him down into a tiny black rat. And just as he's about to scurry away, a palace cat pounces. And that's the end of his reign of terror.
So, with the sorcerer vanquished, the balance is restored. And all that faith and patience, it's finally rewarded.
The second the sorcerer is gone, the curse shatters and Miriam is human again. And this right here, this is the heart of the story. It all comes down to this idea of sabr, which is all about patient perseverance. Her quiet endurance while she was a rabbit, her clever planning, her refusal to give up hope, that was her real power. It wasn't a magic spell that won the day, it was her incredible, steadfast faith.
And in the end, everything falls into place, just as it should. Miriam and her mother are reunited, and the king gives them a place of honor in the palace. Yusuf, who's definitely learned a valuable lesson, gets to marry the princess, and the whole kingdom is finally free from the sorcerer's evil. The moral order is restored.
So the story kind of leaves us with this final thought to chew on. What is true wealth anyway? Is it found in magic palaces and royal weddings, or is it found in kindness, courage, and the incredible resilience of the human spirit?